Hey, I recently picked up this monitor. Let's go ahead and unbox it, check it out. And I did a lot of shopping recently and saw the difference between, like a 1080p monitor and you can go to a 4K monitor, you can go gaming monitors. You can really spend a ton of money on monitors. So I want to show you. Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we got a brand new monitor, the Asus VZ279. But basically I want to upgrade from my previous monitor. This is what I was been running for the last 4 years, was this Asus right here. I'll put the model number in the description. It's a workhorse for me. It's 22 inch. I'm moving up to a 27 inch. And this one, it had a couple of dead pixels here, like maybe 4 dead pixels. That's it in its entire life. I moved houses with it. It's been moving around. And you know what? It's going to a good home. It's now going to be the bench testing monitor. So anytime I do product reviews, things like that, I'm going to leave this monitor on this table and it's going to be here to do future reviews. So it's not like Toy Story. We're not getting rid of Woody. Woody is staying around because you've got a friend in need. Okay, so far it's a nice little package. It's sandwiched like Han Solo between these two plates. And you do get HDMI, VGA. You get the little instruction manual here, power, HDMI, auxiliary, and then the base. So let's go ahead and take out the base. This is bezel-less, so it's gonna look really nice. It's not gonna have this big black bezel around it. Wow, that's cool. I like the no bezel. Ultra slim design. And then I guess the base is just one little clip right here. This whole thing's coming off. For inputs, we have HDMI 1, HDMI 2, VGA, auxiliary out, and then power. It also does have a security lock. For those of you interested in locking up your monitor, you can lock it up so nobody steals it if you're at school or something like that. It does have 2 speakers right here. So some of the main things I was looking at when I was shopping for a monitor was, how big did I want? I wanted 27. I felt 32 might be too big for my desk. Response time, I was looking for something with either 5, 2, or 1 millisecond response time. Resolution, I knew I wanted at least 1080p, but you can go all the way up to 4K. Curved or not curved, I went with not curved. I heard, curved, I've heard different things. Outputs, I wanted at least HDMI, but some of you out there might want display port, so look for that. Vesa mounting, I ended up not getting one that was Vesa mountable. Vesa mounting is these 4 screw holes that go on the back, and make it a lot easier to mount your monitor on different mounting. Is it adjustable? Some monitors don't swivel up and down or left to right. Warranty, I saw everything from a 90-day warranty to 3-year warranty. And then the type of display, is it LED, is it LCD, is it an IPS panel? The Hertz, this is a very big differentiator, which is the how many Hertz it had, 144 being way better than 60, and they make even higher Hertz now. Next thing was brightness levels. They go by MA. I forget what that stands for, but you get 200, 250, 300. And then also NVIDIA has something called G-Sync and AMD has something called FreeSync. So if you're gaming, you might want to look into that as well. So these are kind of my criteria for finding a monitor. The other thing was price. And so this was kind of the best bang for my buck as far as the criteria that I was particularly looking for. If I wanted to go all out, I'll show you the monitor I would have gotten, but I got a really good deal on this one. All right, let's replay that, and let's try it into the different modes here. All right, so let's get off this menu really quick. So we got scenery mode, Splendid on, Splendid off. Let's go ahead and go back to the menu here. And then here's the different modes. So here's standard on both sides. We got theater mode on the right, standard on the left, game mode on the right, standard on the left, night view on the right, standard on the left, sRGB for the whole thing, reading mode for the whole thing, dark room. Back to scenery. I'm liking game mode. So brightness is pretty good. Overall, I'm liking it good. A couple things to note on this when you're looking to buy a monitor is if you do want to go a little higher end, look for faster response times, higher hertz, 144 hertz. If you want to go with the curved screen, that's another thing to consider. Although I've talked to a lot of people prefer the flat screen, especially for gaming. The other thing is look at the type of display, IPS, and then the resolution. You can go up to 4K now, you can go 140p, 1440p, or you can do 1080p. This is a 1080 IPS, it's right the bang for your buck. This is 27. You're gonna be looking at around, for 144 Hertz IPS gaming monitor, you're gonna be close to around the $300 mark for a 27 inch. If you go with a 22 or a 24 inch, you can obviously do a lot cheaper for a really high-end monitor. But this is what I think. I gotta give a thumbs up so far. I love the bezel-less design. I'm gonna be using it a lot more. I've already started video editing with it, and I'm already really enjoying the bigger screen a lot. You can do a lot more work with it. Do know that this is bezel-less, but you might notice that you still miss out on like 3/8, something like that. You lose about 3/8 of an inch on the right, the left, and the top, but it goes pretty much close to the silver base on the bottom.